Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday Tips episode 15. Today's going to be a quick video about how to reduce slice moves when you're doing big cubes. So in general, slice moves are pretty much kind of the worst things to do on a big cube. Like honestly, just doing this while it may seem really fast is a lot slower and a lot more reliable than just doing your standard outer layer turns where you're not moving an inner layer. If you don't really kind of get this, just do a bunch of solves and you'll really quickly see that slice moves are way inferior to doing your regular moves. So yeah, I'm kind of just going to assume that slice moves are bad, and that's something that most people will figure out on their own as it becomes fairly obvious. So just a kind of a couple examples of how to reduce slice moves. I was thinking about how I reduce slice moves, and there's so many different cases, and like it's very case by case, and it's almost a lot of intuition in this. There's a lot of intuition in reducing slice moves. I thought I'd just show kind of a few examples. So I'll start off with 5x5. Say we're doing edge pairing, and we're pairing, let's say we're doing the blue and the yellow edge. So we have the first piece here, the second piece here, and the third piece here. Now we have a couple orders we can do this. We notice that these are incredibly easy insert. This edge right here with these three pieces is very easy to solve. We're going to just do U prime, R prime to insert the edges, and they'll be correct. So we can do it like this. We can put in the two wings first, and then put in the center, and then do a slice, which is okay and still very fast because this is a nice case. Or we can put in the center and then put in the wing, and that's much faster. This is pretty much just faster because we're saving the slice move. So here's the difference. So that's like by no means is that slow, but oops. But that's a little bit faster. And I know it's just only a little bit faster, but everything counts, especially when you're going to be saving a lot of slice moves over the course of a solve. A couple tens here and there really start to add up. Here's an example on 6x6 centers. I'll pretty much do the exact same thing, but in two different ways. So we're making our blue center. We have two bars here, and we have the makings of our next bar. We have these two pieces here, which will match up with this piece and match up with this piece. So there's a couple ways we can do this. We can see that, we see that this piece first. We bring down this piece, we now have three, then we do slice, insert. Now that's okay, it was pretty nice, I already set it up so that made it easier. Or we can simply we can pair the middle pieces first, and then we do the outer pieces, and that reduces the slice and is actually much better as opposed to yeah, slices in general are just kind of terrible. So here's another third example on 7x7. What did I have set up? On 7x7 here, so we're doing our yellow center. We have three bars and we're pairing up our next center. So we have these two pieces here, which combined with these three pieces can make a complete bar. There's two ways to finish this bar. We can bring these pieces down like this and then slice up, or we can bring these pieces down with a slice. In general, I guess for that case actually I didn't really think about it. You're gonna have to do a slice either way. But yeah, just in general, slices on big cubes are very bad, and you always want to be kind of thinking of how you can reduce the slice moves. Kind of the general theory behind this is that you want to pair up your centers and edges from the inside out. So when you're pairing your centers and edges, you want to, say you're pairing one of the middle 6x6 edge bars, you usually want to pair together you don't want to pair together the two wings until you have the two centers, the two middle pieces put together also. If you have the two wings put together and the centers aren't together, you've guaranteed yourself to make a slice move, and that's not that ideal. Obviously, this is going to be on a case-by-case basis, and if the wings are already paired, that's going to be faster because you got lucky, or this is more of a when you should work on reducing your slice moves, and it's kind of a more advanced thing. And mastery of this really falls into the kind of more expert category, but it's definitely something you want to start thinking about as you're kind of dropping time. Yeah. Because not all moves on the cube are equal, and just because you have the similar move count to another algorithm doesn't mean you're necessarily going to be able to execute it as fast. So yeah, hopefully that was kind of easy to follow along. I know this week's a little more theory based and not as specific of kind of a trick, but yeah, definitely something useful to be thinking about.